A quiet moment of kindness from Catherine. Princess of Wales once left the young girl with a memory she says she will never forget. During a visit to the royal estate of Sandringham House, Kate and her husband Prince William, Prince of Wales, stepped out to meet members of the public who had gathered to pay tribute following the passing of Queen Elizabeth II. The late monarch had died peacefully at Balmoral Castle in Scotland at the age of 96. And across the United Kingdom, people were leaving flowers, letters, and small personal items in her honor. At Sandringham, a sea of colorful bouquets and heartfelt messages covered the ground outside the gates. As the Prince and Princess of Wales slowly walked along the crowd, speaking with mourners and reading tributes, something caught Kate's attention. Standing among the people was an 8-year-old girl named Elizabeth Sulkowska. In her hands, she held a small bouquet of flowers and a cuddly toy shaped like a corgi, the breed that had become closely associated with Queen Elizabeth throughout her life. Kate noticed the young girl and her tribute. Instead of simply greeting her from a distance, the princess gently invited Elizabeth to step forward from the crowd. In a moment captured on video by people nearby, Kate took the young girl's hand and walked with her toward the growing carpet of flowers. Together, they looked for a special place where Elizabeth could leave her tribute. According to the young girl later, the princess even asked her where she thought the flowers and the toys should go. Elizabeth pointed to a spot among the many bouquets, and together they carefully placed the flowers and the small corgi among the tributes. For the 8-year-old, the moment was overwhelming in the best way. Her school later shared that Elizabeth was crying with joy after being chosen by the Princess of Wales to take part in such a meaningful tribute. Her head teacher explained that the experience meant a great deal to the young girl. Being able to personally place the flowers alongside the princess made the moment feel incredibly special and unforgettable. The touching interaction also reflected how deeply the Queen's passing affected people of all ages. Even children who had only known Queen Elizabeth II for a short part of their lives felt the emotional impact of the historic moment. Many people gathered at Sandringham that day shared similar feelings, wanting to express gratitude and respect for the monarch who had served the country for more than 7 decades. During the walkabout, Kate and William also spent time speaking with other members of the public. One mourner asked the princess how their 3 children were coping with the loss of their great-grandmother. Kate reportedly responded warmly, explaining that the children were doing well and were being supported at school during the difficult time. She also shared that their eldest son, Prince George of Wales, had begun to understand what had happened. Meanwhile, Princess Charlotte of Wales and their youngest, Prince Louis of Wales, were still a little too young to fully grasp the situation. The visit itself was historically significant. It marked one of the first public appearances of William and Kate after receiving their new titles as the Prince and Princess of Wales. Those titles were passed on by King Charles III shortly after the passing of the Queen, continuing a royal title that had once been held by William's mother, Diana, Princess of Wales. While the day was filled with emotion and reflection, the small moment between Kate and the young girl stood out to many people watching. In the middle of a national moment of mourning, the princess chose to make time for a child in the crowd, turning a simple tribute into a memory that Elizabeth will likely carry for the rest of her life. Moments like these often remind people why royal walkabouts can feel so personal. Behind the formal titles and ceremonies, simple acts of kindness can leave the biggest impact. And for one young girl holding a small corgi toy, a quiet walk beside the Princess of Wales became an unforgettable moment during a historic week for the United Kingdom. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and share it with others who love royal stories. And we'd love to hear from you. What do you think about this touching moment between Kate and the young girl? Leave your thoughts in the comments below. Also, make sure to check out the next video on the screen, where we share another fascinating royal moment you may not have seen.